Well, I am a tech analyst and at the same time an inspiring software developer. In the recent time, I was able to learn React. I would say a part of it, and I was able to use that part to be able to create a QR code generator. Now, this was one of my first projects that I made with React.js, and I was really excited about it. Now, as I was implementing a few things, I came across ChatGPT. Now, this was something very new to me, and I was told that this software would be able to do the same thing that you were able to do in under 2 to 3 minutes. And I was like, hey, how is that possible? How can AI simulate something that I made on my own? Can this thing compete the real-time human thinking? And I was wrong, because this thing was able to do the same that I was able to do in just under 2 minutes. And I was able to create another React website using ChatGPT, the code that was written by AI. And as I was very amazed with it, I wanted to experiment even further. So what I did was that I asked this same application to create a QR code generator based on PHP language by making it as a WordPress plugin, and just give me the steps how to compile that plugin to be able to be used as on the WordPress website. And hey, let us see how it went through and how I was able to get through the entire setup process. So over here, as you can see, I am on my ChatGPT platform. So you can log into chat.openai.com and you can ask your own question. You can see over here, I asked this AI to write a WordPress plugin where a user can input a URL manually and hit submit button to create a QR code. Let us know how to install it on our WordPress website. Now you can see that I tried this multiple times until I was able to get the result which I wanted. So over here, as you can see, it has already created the entire code, and now it is trying to tell us how to install this plugin over our WordPress website. Before doing that, let us do one thing. Let us get our server on FileZilla so we can manipulate the files and get this plugin working over our cloud. So over here, as you can see, I am logged into my Cloudfish platform, which is the one which I actually use for all my website. Let us see what is our public IP, the username and password. Now you can go to FileZilla and you can put in the host name, username, password, and make the port number to be 22. You can click on quick connect button, and hey, you are here on the actual server right now. Now, as you are on the server already, what we need to do is that you need to go back to the instructions again. And here you can see that ChatGPT has asked us to create a new folder in WP content/plugins directory on our WordPress website. Now, I'll do it a bit different way because I'm already logged into my server directly through FileZilla. So over here we can see that we have multiple applications, but the one that we are testing is this one. We can click over there, we can click over public_HTML and then WP content plugins, and over here we are in the right directory. So it has asked us to create a new folder that is named under QR code URL form. So let us do the same and right click on this empty area and create a new directory and copy paste the name and pasting it here, and here we go. So the next thing is that it is asking us to save the code under a file name that is known as QR code URL form.php. So we need to create this file first. Again, going back to this thing and going back to this folder, right click, create a new file. From here you can name it as the same as it was given in the example. So naming it and clicking on view edit. So once we click on this edit option, we are taken to the Xcode tools that is already installed on my PC. From here I can go back to this chat.openai.com and copy the code from here. Once it is copied, we can paste it under our Xcode tools and click on save. Once we close this window and go back to FileZilla, it asks us, do we want to make the changes or do we want to save the changes? And now we can click on yes, And here we go. Now the next thing is that it is asking us that in the WordPress admin dashboard, go to plugins page and click on add new button. Now this is something that it is asking us to upload that plugin on our WordPress website. Now one thing is that we were already working on the cloud, we already made changes to the folder, we added the folder and we added the file already on our actual server, so we do not need to upload anything over here. Now we can go to the admin dashboard, and as we can see over here, when we go to the plugins, we already have this plugin over here, but it is deactivated right now, so we need to activate this one and go back to our instructions back again. Now it says that once this is installed, we can use this shortcode. So let us copy this, and where we need to add it is asking us we can put it under anywhere under our post or page to display the form. So let us create a post and not a page, and going to the dashboard back again, going to the post, add new post, and here we go. Let us name it as the QR code URL post, and from here we can click on the plus icon and click on the shortcode and just paste the code that we already copied from chat.openai.com and click on the publish button. So now when we click on preview this page, we can already see that we have a URL and a submit option. So let us type in our own website, that is https www.techwriteup.com. Clicking on the submit button, you can already see that we have a QR code that is generated. Now again, I was not aware about Python at all. I never learned Python in my life, and I never made or created a plugin for WordPress in my life, which makes me think that this thing is not the most dynamic thing, but we have some functionality which is an achievement on its own. Well, I do not say that ChatGPT 3 will be able to replace the actual human intelligence in the coming future, but these are a few little things that would be able to help you to accomplish the programming and the coding part in the near future. One more thing that is very interesting is that you can use this feature, you can use these softwares to create your own programs and sell it online. I do not know if a lot of people are on Fiverr these days, but if you are on Fiverr, you can sell these services. You can create some very small programs, some plugins for the people who want it for their actual projects, and you can deliver by getting some handful amount of money. I believe that a software like this can go very easily for about $40 to $50 if you are on Fiverr.com, and you can use the same software for writing some of the blogs and some of the scripts and so on. So that was all about this video. Do let me know in the comment section below that what do you want me to ask ChatGPT 3 to do for you and implement the same for you, so that in the future, if you're looking to program something and you need some guide, then I could help you to achieve the same by making a video on the very same. That was me, Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.